Word on the street is the Pistons are, this rumor, are shopping their number 1 draft pick again in hopes to find a quick fix for the team and mortgage the future once again and trying to make the playoffs. But we back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us this afternoon. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Appreciate everybody that came on for that noon Piston stream that kind of turned a little bit Lions at the end. But appreciate everybody that was on, man. You know, blessings. And appreciate everybody that rewatched it, man. So, but yeah, man. And I was listening to 97 on the ticket. And I had some thoughts about that already, okay? Real talk. I was like, man, I think I might have dropped the hints in the other videos and said, man, I hope the Pistons don't go ahead and mortgage their future and try to do a quick fix. And I told you, that's because of Tom Gores, okay? Once again, last year, if they would have stayed in their spot, they could have got Michael Porter Jr. Look here, man. You don't do quick fixes in the NBA, Tom Gores, unless you in L.A. or you in New York or you in some high market area, man, that players want to come and play. Miami, possibly Houston, you know, even Chicago is a nice city. But for some reason, you know, players in the NBA don't want to go to cold cities. All these guys want to go in great weather cities like they got to live there 24/7, 365, but it's a totally different situation. What Tom Gores is trying to do is cut corners. What we all try to do as kids, teenagers, and still as adults. Sometimes it works. You cut corners and you live to see another day. If you ever done a project at school, or let's say work, you done a project at work, and you saw yourself cutting corners on Friday, you trying to get out, be rush hour, get the kids, you do what you want to do, get ready, go to the club or casino. You come back Monday, you just effed yourself. That's what Tom Gores is keep doing. He's coming back effing himself. Stop trying to put a patch over 10,000 holes. What you gonna have to do? This is what I was screaming in the offseason, why I wanted Ime Udoka to coach. It was nothing against Dwayne Casey. I wanted Ime Udoka because he was going to indicate that we were starting over from scratch. He was building it from the ground up. The Pistons ain't built nothing from the ground up. Last time they built something from the ground up it wasn't nothing. But the last time they tried to start, you know, got a good draft pick was Grant Hill. You know, before that, then they built it up, finally getting Isaiah, getting Joe D, trading for Bill Laimbeer, drafting Sally, drafting Dennis Rodman. You have to start a snowball effect in the NBA. You got to get something positive going for you. And I was with one call. He said Adam Silver not going to let Zion go to Detroit. And yes, sports are corrupt. If you don't believe the lottery ain't corrupt in the NBA, then you smoking moon rocks. You know, the lottery is one of the most corrupt things in sports. They want Zion to go to the Knicks. The NBA is far from organic, man. Sports are far from organic. If sports were actually organic and fair, it wasn't superstar calls and it wasn't, fixed lottery picks. You know, if it was fair, I'm telling you, you wouldn't have a lot of champions wouldn't be what they are. You know, LeBron still probably never have a ring, in my opinion. You know, but he right. They never let the Pistons get the number 1 spot. Not in a year like this. You know, and that's what it is. We got the number 2 spot only because we traded. And that number 2 pick ended up, I think it was for Ben Wallace or something. That number 2 pick, whatever that trade was. Number 2 pick, we could have got Carmelo. NBA gave us they didn't give us opportunity. And we got opportunity and we fucked it up. All right, excuse my language. But by no way, shape, or form, or fashion should they trade anything for the number 1 for our first pick, man. Nothing. Why would you do that? That's dumb, right? In the NBA, man, if you don't know, it's not the NFL. It's not 1,000 players. You can't find undrafted NBA players like that that's going to ball. You can barely find second-round players that's like Draymond, Monte Ellis, Isaiah Thomas. You lucky. That happens every blue moon. You get those type of players in the second round. You know what I'm saying? And when you do get those type of players like Spencer Dinwiddie and Chris Middleton, the Pistons get rid of them. So, all the fans that's out there saying that Pistons can't develop talent, don't mean you stop trying. You have to get premier talent. You have to trade. Okay, you have to trade the older players and just start over. You're not winning the championship with Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond as your 2 best players. Do Blake a solid, trade him to OKC. You know, if they can take the salary on, tell him to OKC. Don't take no big salaries back. You can keep Reggie Jackson because he ain't going to hurt you. Okay? His expiring contract next year, you get something for him. Okay? You trade Drummond. You know, you get rid of, you start fresh. You tank the rest of the year. You let Kyrie and Bruce Brown, whoever you bring back, Ideally, you want to trade your assets for other assets that are meaningful, not just a dumb salary. So you want to trade your assets for either young players that's going to help you out, or you want to trade them for future trade picks. Okay, you say, Oklahoma City, just give me a future first and give me this year's second for Blake Griffin, okay? And then whatever players we got to do to kind of even out the salary. I'm just talking hypotheticals. Okay, Andre Drummond, we could trade you to Boston. You know, they can give us their next year first round or 2 year first rounds for next 2 year first rounds. So they got 3 this year. They could trade they picks this year and get 1 next year. You know what I'm saying? You could just play like that and build up first round picks like Philadelphia did. Now, you know, for people saying, oh, the Pistons won't get it right. Shit, Philly got it wrong a couple times. Nerlens Noel, they got it wrong with Jahlil Okafor. They got it wrong with Markelle Fultz. Hey, they 2 for 5. But they got it right with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. And they both was injured. They easily could have been 0 for 5. But you know what? They hit it right twice. Out of 5, they 2 for 5. They got it right twice. Out of their top lottery picks. They got it wrong with Okafor. They got it wrong with Norrells. They got it wrong with Markelle Fultz. But they got it right with Ben Simmons, and they hit it big with Joel Embiid. You want to just go through some pains, but you know why the Pistons want to do a quick fix? It's because Tom Gores don't really want to own the Pistons. He wants to make a profit. He don't want to take a loss by selling the Pistons. He want to take a profit. This had nothing to do about the fans, and ain't got nothing to do about the arena, and ain't got nothing to do about the city, and ain't got nothing to do about the players or the coaches. This was supposed to be a quick fix, and that's why I said I did not want Dwayne Casey as the head coach. That's why. That's why I did not want Dwayne Casey as the head coach. Because and it's not, I'm not saying that Casey a bad coach. I know a lot of other channels don't like me. Obviously, I don't care. My opinion is my opinion. I'm living my best life. I ain't got to go back and forth with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing wrong with Dwayne Casey as a coach. I'm not going to indict him or say he can't coach or nothing this year. I'm saying is that he was indicative of a quick fix. He was here to fix a problem that's unfixable with the personnel you got. So if you brought in a younger coach like Ime Udoka or whoever you was going to bring in younger, to me it would have signified that, okay, the forest burnt down, but guess what? The trees left seeds to regrow the flora. So basically we were starting over. We was burning it down and starting over. But Tom Gores want a quick fix. That's what he want. And he ain't going to get it. He going to keep digging himself deeper in the hole year after year. Before you know it, the Pistons going to be bad for 30 years straight. Watch. You're going on 20 right now. Because after 04 or 05 or whatever, 07, whatever they got bad when Ben Wallace left, it was no hope. Even though they made the Eastern Conference Finals. You damn near going on 20 years or 15 years of sorry basketball. Because you just don't want to follow the manual how to be great in NBA. How you be great is you draft talent. You get top end talent, you get good, then you get lucky. You know, you got a Tim Duncan, you got a Robinson, you got a Tim Duncan, but you get lucky here and there. You get you a Ginobili, you get you a Parker. You get lucky, you attract other free agents that want to come here and play. That's how you do it. You got to get you elite talent. You got to get up there in the draft and be bad year in and year out and get you an elite talent or two. Even if it take you 5 chances like the Philadelphia 76ers. You got to will and deal picks, get top talent, and you got to trust that Stefanowski can identify top talent, take them, build your team around them, have a young team on the uprise. Then you sell it, Tom Gores. But right now, every year that you try to do a quick fix and sell it, you pushing yourself back 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You're going to be stuck with a team that not even Dan Gilbert will want, even if you got rid of the Cavaliers. So if you want to put asses in the seats, you tear down Tom Gores. You be bad. You trade everything else. You get future assets. Use your draft pick this year. Get the best player available. Try to get as high as you can in the draft. You start over this year. And before you know it, by year 5, you're going to have a playoff team. You're going to have a real playoff team that got championship ambitions or championship potential. But then again, like I said, you know, Tom Gores just want a quick fix. He want to fix everything around the problem except for the problem and be cheap. And eventually that car going to break down on you and it's going to be one big ass problem. You're going to be stuck with a team nobody want to buy. You're going to take a major loss, you know, like that. But Motor City Sports Talk, appreciate it again. Blessings to everybody out there. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Reach out through the DM or you can email me if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. You want to make a donation to the channel. That link's always there. Or you can just hit me up in the email if you got a question or you just want to chop it up. Also, just keep looking out for us. Share the videos. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button.